Hello everyone. In the last class, I solved a problem of rectification of errors. So in this class, I am going to solve one more problem of rectification of errors. Let's see the problem. See here, first one, sales of rupees 5000 to Rahul were recorded as rupees 500 in the sales account. It means what? Sales of rupees 5000 to Rahul were recorded as rupees 500 only in the sales account, and in the Rahul's account they recorded the correct amount. Okay, is that okay? Means here the journal entries means mistake is happen in the sales account. It means only in one account. It means what? Here we have to use the suspense account, or we have to open the suspense account to correct the mistake, because here it affects on only one side, means in the sales account, not in the Rahul's account. Okay, so first what we have to do, first write down the correct entry. Okay, see here, correct entry, sales of rupees 5000 to Rahul, means the journal entry is Rahul account, debtor to sales account. How much? That is rupees 5000. Okay, that is rupees 5000. Rahul account debtor to sales account rupees 5000, but the recorded as rupees 500 in the sales account, means in the sales account the recorded as rupees 500 instead of rupees 5000. It means what? It means undercast. It means undercast of sales account, undercast of sales account, undercast of sales account. Means in the case of undercast, what we have to do? We have to record the account on the same side. Means we have to record the sales account as it is. Means here we credited the sales account, and we have to, in the rectification entry also, we have to credit the sales account. Why? Because undercast of sales account. But in the case of overcast, what we have to do? We have to send the sales account to the other side. Means we have to send the sales account to the debit side, only in the case of overcast. But this is the case of undercast. So what we have to do? We have to record the sales account as it is. Means here in the correct entry we credited the sales account, and in the rectification entry also we correct the sales account. And debit, what we have to do? Here Rahul's account, it is corrected, they recorded the correct amount, that is rupees 5000. Means we have to debit the suspense account. We have to debit the suspense account. So this is the rectification entry. Okay, so write down for first transaction, the rectification entry is first one, sales suspense account debtor to sales account. We have to write down the sales account as it is. Means on the credit side only we have to write down the sales account. Why? This is the case of undercast. This is the case of undercast. That is, we have to write down the difference in the amount, that is rupees 4500. 4500. Now write down the narration, being sales under recorded, now corrected through the suspense account. Okay, I hope this is clear to you all. Now we will see the next transaction. See here, purchase of furniture, that is rupees 3000. It was recorded as purchase of goods. Means here there is no change in the amount, but here there is change in the accounts. Instead of furniture account, they recorded it as a purchase account. Means what? It is a two-sided error. It is a two-sided error. Okay, so in the case of two-sided error, what are the steps we need to follow? See here, first what we have to do? First we have to write down the correct entry here. Purchase of furniture rupees 3000 means furniture account debtor to cash account, and write down the wrong entry. They recorded as purchase of goods means in the case of purchase of goods we have to write down purchase only. We have to debit the purchase account here. Purchase account debtor to cash account. Now what is the third step? Here we have to reverse the wrong entry. That is cash account debtor to purchase account. Now we have to compare correct entry and reverse the wrong entry. See here, cash account here in the correct entry it is credited, and in the reverse wrong entry cash account is debited. So cancel both. Now we have to write down the rectification entry. So what is our rectification entry? See, here in the correct entry and reverse the wrong entry, the remaining accounts are furniture account and purchase account. Here furniture account is debited, and in here purchase account is credited. So write down the rectification entry. Furniture account debtor to purchase account. Okay, so this is the rectification entry. Furniture account debtor to purchase account. Here what is the transaction? Here purchase of furniture, it was recorded as purchase of goods. Means we have to cancel this purchase account. So we have to credit the purchase account. How we have to cancel the purchase account? By crediting the purchase account, we need to cancel the purchase account. This is the rectification entry, and we need to debit the furniture account. This is the rectification entry for second transaction. Write down second one. Furniture account debtor to purchase account. That is rupees 3000. Write down the narration. Being purchase of furniture, it was wrongly recorded as purchase of goods. Now rectified. Here just add wrongly, and in the last write down rectified. Okay. Being purchase of furniture wrongly recorded as purchase of goods. Now rectified. Okay. This is the narration. And see the third transaction. Wages paid rupees 2500 for what? For installation of machinery means fixed asset. Installation of machinery, it was debited to wages account. But here what we have to debit the machinery account. But here they debited the wages account. This is the transaction same as second transaction. Means here there is no changes in the amount, but there is changes in the accounts. Okay, so it is a two-side error, and we have to follow the following steps. First one is correct entry. Write down the correct entry. So our correct entry is for installation of machinery. Wages paid for installation of machinery means machinery account debtor to cash account. That is rupees 3000. Next one, write down the wrong entry. Wrong entry is they debited to wages account. Instead of machinery account, they debited to wages account. So, wages account debtor to cash account. This is the wrong entry. Wages account debtor to cash account. Now, third step is reverse. Reverse which entry? Reverse the wrong entry. Here wrong entry is wages account debtor to cash account, and reverse it cash account debtor to wages account. Now compare this entry, reverse the wrong entry with correct entry. Here cancel cash account and cash account and write down the remaining accounts. That is only our rectification entry. So what is our rectification entry? Machinery account debtor to wages account. Why we have credited the wages account? Because we have to cancel this wages account. That's why we credited the wages account here. Okay. So write down here third one. Machinery account debtor to wages account. That is rupees 2500. And write down the narration being wages paid for installation of machinery wrongly debited to wages account now rectified. Okay, this is the narration. Now fourth one, goods worth rupees 4000 returned by Aman were not recorded. It means what? It means they omitted this transaction. That is goods worth rupees 4000 returned by Aman. It means what? It means a sales return. It means a sales return. Here they not at all recorded this transaction. So just record this transaction. That is only our rectification entry. So what is our rectification entry? In the case of sales return, we will credit the sales account. Means we have to debit the sales return. Okay. Fourth one, sales return account debtor to by Aman. Okay. To Aman account, that is rupees 4000. So what is the narration being? Goods returned by Aman were not recorded, now recorded. Okay. So this is the rectification. This is the narration. Next one, fifth one. An amount of rupees 1500 paid to creditor John. It was omitted from the books. Here they said not recorded, and here they said was omitted. Means that is same. Recorded and omitted means just we have to pass the journal entry here. What is the journal entry? Amount of rupees 1500 paid to creditor John. Means the journal entry is John account debtor to cash account. That is rupees 1500. That is rupees 1500. Okay. So this is the rectification entry. Write down the narration being amount paid to creditor John was omitted from the books, now recorded. Okay. So now we will move to the next one. See here. Cash rupees 2000 received from Ramesh was recorded as rupees 200. Recorded as rupees 200. See this transaction very carefully. Here in this transaction, they have not given the information about which account is debited or credited, or which account is recorded as rupees 200, whether it is cash account or whether it is Ramesh account. So what we have to assume, both accounts are, means both cash and Ramesh accounts are recorded as rupees 200. Means it is understated. Both accounts are understated here. Means we have to write down the amount, that is rupees 1800. Means cash account also understated, Ramesh account also understated. It means what? It is a two-sided or one-sided error. It is a two-sided error because in cash account also understated as rupees 1800 and Ramesh account also understated as rupees 1800. Means here they have not given the information whether cash account is understated or Ramesh account is understated. So how we have to pass the rectification entry here? See here. Cash received from whom? Received from Ramesh. So what is the entry? Cash account debtor to Ramesh account. Cash account debtor to Ramesh account. That is rupees 1800. That is rupees 1800. This is the journal entry. Here it is the case of understatement means understatement of both cash and Ramesh account. In the understatement of accounts, what we have to do? We have to record the accounts as it is. We have to record the accounts as it is. Remember, in the case of undercast and overcast, this is the case of undercast because they recorded as rupees 200. Means this is the case of undercast, means we have to record both the accounts as it is. We have to debit the cash account, we have to credit the Ramesh account. But in the case of, this is a case of, means assume they recorded as rupees 20,000, means overstated. They overstated the amount. In that case, what we have to do? Just we have to reverse these entries. Means we have to send to the other side. Cash account we have to send to the credit side. Ramesh account we have to send to the debit side. Only in the case of overstatement of amount. So here this is the case of understatement, means we have to record the accounts as it is. So our rectification entry is cash account debtor to Ramesh account. See here, write down for sixth one, cash account debtor to Ramesh account, that is rupees 1800, means 2000 minus 200. B, cash received from Ramesh was understated, now rectified. This is the narration. Now go to the next transaction. Rent of rupees 1200 was wrongly debited to building account. Here this is a two-sided error. Okay, this is a two-sided error. Means there is no change in the amounts. There is only change in the accounts. What is the journal entry? Correct journal entry here. Rent account debtor to cash account. Correct entry. Okay, you are not able to see, right? So, 1 minute. Nice. See. Correct entry. Rent account debtor to cash account, and wrong entry, they debited to building account. So rent of 1200 they wrongly debited to building account. So wrong entry is building account debtor to cash account. Now what is the third step? Reverse wrong entry, that is cash account debtor to building account. Now compare this, reverse the wrong entry and correct entry. Here cash account debited, here cash account credited, so cancel it. So remaining account, that is so our rectification entry is rent account debtor to building account. Rent account debtor to building account means here they debited the building account. Here they debited the building account, means we have to cancel the building account by crediting it. So what is the rectification entry? Rent account debtor to building account, that is rupees 1200. So write down the narration. B, rent was wrongly debited to building account, now rectified. Okay, so here we have finished the problem. I hope this problem is clear to you all, but be very careful while solving the rectification problems. Okay, see whether it is understated or overstated. Okay, and identify whether this is a one-sided error or two-sided error. Okay, if you have any doubts, please leave a comment. Thank you.